Welcome to Smart Remarks. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays. Because it takes every kind of people to make the world go round. So once upon a time, I was an enthusiastic culture warrior. Back in the bad old Bush days when Bill O'Reilly was constantly whining about the war on Christmas, the religious right was on the rise, and the wingers were snarling at the Dixie Chicks, I thought that cultural issues were among the most important issues facing the country. That changed for me in the fall of 2008. With the economic implosion, I began to regard cultural issues as a diversionary tactic used by those in power to say, "Look over there! Look over there!" so that we might not see what they're doing over here. And to an extent, I think the recent Don't Ask, Don't Tell repeal falls into this category. Now, let me say up front, I'm not saying the repeal was unimportant. It was very important. It's a huge cultural milestone. Gay men and women are now going to be able to serve their country openly and proudly. We're going to treat gays as actual citizens. Imagine that. It's a huge step forward. And understandably, many on the left have been jubilant about this. In fact, I've seen some people say that this, coupled with some other Obama achievements, make it clear that he's the best American president ever! Meanwhile, while all this is going on, there have been reports circulating that in his upcoming State of the Union address, Obama is going to announce cuts to Social Security. Robert Kuttner, co-editor of the American Prospect magazine, wrote on the Politico.com earlier this month that, quote, "The idea is to preempt an even more draconian set of budget cuts likely to be proposed by the incoming House Budget Committee Chairman, Representative Paul Ryan, Republican of Wisconsin, as a condition for extending the debt ceiling." Now, maybe Obama is thinking about means testing Social Security. That's actually a pretty good idea. Or maybe he wants to raise the wage base cap, taxing all earned income. That's an even better idea, although didn't we just recently cut payroll taxes? Or maybe Obama wants to raise the retirement age. Maybe Obama wants to actually cut benefits. Whatever the specifics, if these reports are true, what we have is a Democratic president setting his sights on a signature Democratic program, perhaps the most important social program in our country's history. Normally, Democrats and the liberal base would oppose this, but Obama just repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell, right? He's on our side culturally, so can we afford to oppose him on this? Understand this is part of a pattern, and it's not just an Obama pattern, and it's not just a Democratic pattern. Does anyone out there remember Terry Schiavo? The idea is to throw the base a cultural bone and mollify them, and then they're more likely to go along with the rest of your agenda, even if it's something that they might oppose vocally. Again, I don't want to minimize the importance of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell repeal. It is important. But even as we celebrate our glorious victory in this one small battle, let's remember that there's a broader war going on, because if we forget that, we're going to lose it.
Yeah, we'll raise it again. Raise it until it's unreachable, right?
Doesn't mean you can work at 75 years old just because they say you can.
You should be able to retire at an age where you still have some life left in you.
I'd rather not have Social Security cut because it's important for my retirement.
Cut benefits. I mean, how much are they going to cut?
Instead of cutting it, they should be expanding Social Security. It's the exact opposite.